Every video, I give away 10 million coins, and here's who won last video. If you want to win 10 million coins this video, all you have to do is like, subscribe, and comment your IGN on this video. Now, the video can begin. So for this first method, this is like really early game, but I always find myself on a brand new profile just simply mining sand with an like at least efficiency 3 golden shovel. And I mean, if you just do this for a couple minutes, I mean, you're gonna get yourself a couple thousand coins, which will especially get you enough money to start off with in the next method. So I'm gonna do this for about 5 minutes, and then whenever I'm done, I will check back. So I actually just wanted to check in. I did it for like a minute and I'm already at almost 14,000 coins. And on a brand new profile, that is like an extremely good amount of coins, especially for the upcoming methods. So this next method is a topic that I have made a lot of videos on, but it's arguably one of the best methods in all of Hypixel Skyblock. So for this next method, we're actually going to be talking about Bazaar flipping. And if you don't know what Bazaar flipping is, it's basically whenever you go into the Bazaar and find something at a sell order that you can flip for a large profit. So right here we see snow blocks, and I'm just going to put in a buy order of, let's say, 100 snow blocks, which is going to cost me 170 coins. And if you did the method previously, you're going to have more than enough money to do this. So it costed us 170 coins total to get all of these snow blocks, and if we put it back on the Bazaar, we can sell it for 630 coins, which is over 500 coins worth of profit, and that was only with 100 items. And you can do this as much as you want with as many items as you want. And I mean, there are hundreds of options that you can do on here. If you just go look at my channel, you'll see tens of flips that you can do just off my channel alone. So for this next method, we're going to be back in the mushroom desert, but not over there. We're actually going to head in this direction, and I'm just kind of showing you guys where this area is, because last time I made a video about it, some people couldn't seem to find it. So I'm just going to kind of show you guys how to get down there, and we are now here. So what this method actually is actually getting these glowing mushrooms right here that are glowing. In Battleline, there's a mod that you can turn on to make them glow, which makes this method a lot easier. But all you do is mine it, and you get a glowing mushroom, and it is instantly worth 500 coins if you insta-sell it to the Bazaar. And I mean, there's hundreds down here. You just have to keep running around, finding them, mining them. And I mean, you can sell them to the Bazaar, and this is such a good early game money making method to start out. So I just did it for like 25 seconds, and I already made 7.4 thousand coins. But if you go to Moby, which is right here, so we came over there, and he's right here in this corner over here, you can actually go and talk to him and buy a pair of Moby's shears, which is 5 full chum buckets and 15 glowing mushrooms, which is just super cheap to get. But when you actually have Moby shears, you won't just get 1 per glowing mushroom, you'll get 2, effectively doubling the amount of money that you make per hour doing this method. I mean, when you have Moby shears, this is an insane method, even for, I mean, I would even say mid-game. This is not even an early game method. This next method is a little bit more of a confusing method, but it's going to be involving the auction house. So this method is formerly known as like auction sniping. All you're going to do is put the organizer to lowest price and to the bin section only, and you're just going to go through categories that are like any of these categories and buy anything that is like super underpriced. It could be anything, and you can make upwards of 1,000,000 coins, a couple thousand coins. But if you're feeling lazy, this is one of the best methods that you can do. And I'm going to try and see if I can find something that I can snipe, just to show you guys that this method really works. Okay, we just got a pretty decent clip. We just bought a travel scroll to the top of the spider's den for 500 coins, and the next lowest bid is 6,000 coins. I mean, it's not anything too crazy, but I mean, just for doing nothing. Oh, wait, that's too much money. But just for doing nothing, I mean, that was super easy. It's just making sure that you're aware and you can make however much money you decide to make. For this next method, we're going to be in the garden. Now, if you don't know what the garden is, it's basically just this giant place that you can put like farms and, you know, farms of any kind of crop. It's a really good money making method because you can get your garden started up really fast, and in the Skymart you can buy different things using copper that you can sell back to the auction house. Like, look at the price of some of these items. It's just insane. But on top of that, you're able to sell all of your crops that you get, and there's a lot of RNG chances for you to get, and there's these pests that you can, you know, like suck up and get loot from. The garden is just a really reliable way of making money. You can get your farming XP up and your farming fortune up to make yourself even more money. I've started a couple profiles in the garden to get myself progressed really fast, especially like unlocking the Bazaar. But overall, the garden is a really good place to make money if you're a brand new player, because it's always going to be reliable and it's always a place you can come back to make more money. So for this next method, we're going to be in the end, in like the bottom part of the end, so not the top part. But what we're going to want to look for is for these ender nodes. And in Badline, you can turn on something to highlight these ender nodes. But all you do is mine them, and you get something random. So that time, I got an enchanted piece of endstone. So you get like a couple random things. You can get like a nest of I forget what they're called, like mites or something like that. But those give you a lot of money. I just got a Titanic experience bottle, which is worth 500k off the rip. That is one of the best things you can get. But grand experience bottles. There's an endermite nest, and these little guys drop mite gel, and those give you a nice amount of money. But this is one of the best methods available to early game players right now, because I mean, again, you can do this for as long as you want. Like, you're never gonna run out of them, and you can get drops like this, like the Titanic experience bottle. So for this next method, we're gonna be in the dwarven mines, which should not take you that long to unlock on a brand new profile. But we're gonna be right here, right in the Divan's gateway, and we're actually gonna head over into this area with the Glacite Walkers. And all you're gonna need for this method is literally 2 pieces of wood to craft a wooden pickaxe. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, like, wooden pickaxe, like, what is that gonna do? But basically, you can just go up to these guys and one-tap them with a wooden pickaxe. I mean, I have a lot of armor on. I'll take it off just to show you that it still works. You can still one-tap these guys with a wooden pickaxe. I mean, you know, these guys are super weak, but they spawn in like crazy. And you can get some pretty good drops from them. You can get some Glacite armor, and what we really want is the Glacite jewels, because, oh, we just got one off the rip, just started recording, but they are 60,000 coins each, and you will probably drop one around every like 20 Glacite Walkers. Oh, just dropped another one, that's 2. As I've been recording, that's 120,000 coins already, and these things are so overpowered. I don't know how more people don't know about this method. That's proof in the pudding. 120,000 coins just recording. Oh, there's another Glacite jewel. Okay, apparently they only want to drop Glacite jewels today. But that is a lot of money we just made. Alright, so for this next method, we are going to stay inside the Dwarven Mines, and the best way to get to the actual location for this is to just look right above where you spawn in, and if you have an aspect at the end or a grappling hook, you can get yourself up here. But you're just going to go back, around, take a left, and you are in the area that is going to make you rich. So this method is actually called Starfall grinding, or you can call it treasure hoarder grinding. But I recommend that you have some sort of short bow or projectile shooting weapon, like a aurora staff, is very cheap. You can do something like a frozen scythe. That's not as cheap, but it does still work. But I would definitely recommend having some sort of teleportation item as well, just to kind of move yourself around. And as you can see, we dropped a treasurite right there, which is one of the many drops that you can get from these guys. But something we're really wanting to drop is the Starfall, which is a guaranteed drop from these guys every single time. So this is a 10 million plus hour method, because these guys drop 2 Starfall every time you kill them. And as you can see, let me just kill these last 2. As you can see, I just know they're in my sack, but I just did this while recording just now for like a little bit of time, and I just made 100,000 coins doing this. It's extremely overpowered. They're very weak, and I mean, they're super easy to kill. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please remember to like, subscribe, and don't forget about the giveaways. I'll see you guys in the next video.